protectorates. Let's get going and let's see if we can find some treasure.
Yay! Hello boys and girls, it is, by the time you're watching this video is going to be well out of date. It is the 19th of November and we've had our first frost of the year, well since summer anyway. It's a pretty exciting day today because for the first time ever I've got my family over on my permission. So we'll just see who we got here with us. So down there we got me dad, he's on the Equinox 800. Over there we got Jake who's on the Equinox 600, and then we got my brother Phil who's on the Deus. So I'm letting them loose on my favourite field, which is where I got the Roman fibula. Because let's face it, I've had some good stuff off theirs, and hopefully they get some good stuff off mine. Sharing is caring, as they say. Right, let's chit chat. I'll see you at the first eastern signal. See you in a bit. Oh, wow, there's so much frost on the ground. Look at me coil. I'll tell you what, that's getting heavier by the second. But I think this could be a bit of a deep one, but we'll give it a go anyway. It's actually nice to be out in the company of others again, because as therapeutic as it is, it does get a bit lonely out here. With the iron in the top, a nice 33 in the hole. That's a nice clear signal there for it is. Let's see what we got. Something good on the first hole will be nice. Oh, so we got a coin. So it's a bit grotty, this one, but let's get the old brush out. So it's looking like a penny. He's a bit grotty, but you're gonna have to sort of like expect that on fields where they keep cattle and sheep, because when they go to the toilet and it sinks into the ground, it don't do a lot for the coin. But I think it's a George. I'd say it's a George III. There's Britannia on the front there, if you can make that out. And then on the back, got a little fella facing to the right. I would say that is a George III. That'd be my guess anyway. Right, that's a great start. Hopefully we'll find some other stuff. See you in a bit. I'm quite literally cleaning off my coil every couple of minutes, so I think what we're going to do is get out of this area here in the shade and start heading down towards me dad where the sunshine is in, and then head back up to this area when we've done it. The only reason I'm at this area is because I haven't done this part of the field properly, and George III coin is a good way to start it, but let's head off down in the sunshine and we'll see what we can get down there. Oh, we got a nice one here. It's pretty much a solid 19. Not too deep down. Now my nephew Jake, he's on the coins as well. I think he's a really grotty halfpenny, so go and buy that. It could well be a George II. Don't know whether that's it's a 19. So off some sort of a pot or something. I don't know. What I'll do is we'll give that a proper clean up at home, and if it is anything decent, you'll see a picture now. Other than that, we'll see you at the next hole. See you in a bit. Right, we just had the call off my brother. On my permission, Jamie Bugger's got a hammered, and he's letting me have the honours of opening it up.
Don't know what it is. That's suspense.
Just about to see the edge there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's hard to get bloody good. It's so bent. Trying to get a good view on it in the sunlight. Look at that. It's a long cross. We'll give it a bit of a squirt up and we'll be right back. There you go, there he is. Oh, well done, Phil. It's really, and it obviously I'm just having a guess because I don't really know my hammers that well, but I'm pretty sure that that one's possibly an Edward, and it'll be a penny. And because it's a long cross, there's not a lot been taken off the edges. Well done, Phil. Come on my permission and rob my hammers. No, I don't begrudge that one bit. I found hammers on their permissions and all that, and I'm just so glad that something's come up on mine. Cracking fine, Phil. Right, so we've had some coins coming up, and obviously we've had that delightful hammered come up as well. My dad's come up with this. Now, that's a good find because I found one in this field similar, and it could literally just about make out the lion on it with a little bit of the detail around, but I couldn't see the stars. I couldn't make the stars out on mine. So I'd love to find out what that is. Well, I'll take a photograph and do a bit of research on that one, but it's a lovely detail on that. So we've got some good stuff coming up. I'm chuffed to bits about it. Right, we've moved over to another field now where the grass is a lot shorter. You got the lads over there. My dad on his hands and knees digging. First hole in this field is part of a buckle. It's got a nice green patina on it. It's a shame it's not complete, but that's obviously signs of stuff going on here, so hopefully we'll get some more good stuff come out of this field. We'll see you in a bit. Right, so my first bad find of the day is the old IKEA cabinet fittings. Not a good sign, but who knows, barely been in here 5 minutes, and we'll see what else can come up. Get a grin on him.
Playing with a hammer.
He comes on to my permission, and him and his dad have got hammered now. I can get out in the sunlight. There you go, little tiny little thing. Now that's very plain on the back. Look at that. He's got a knack for sniffing out tiny little things no bigger than your thumbnail as a kid. Well done, Jake. Right, I'm hoping this is a coin. See that down in there? Let's have a look. No, it's a bloody button, isn't it? Nothing on it either. Pesky buttons. They do you nothing, they give off such nice tones and they turn out to be crap. Oh well. Right, so I don't know what that is. No clue. Flat on the end. I thought it might have been part of a buckle to start with, but I don't think it is. Right. At the bottom of that hole, pinpointers deep. I was dismissing this to start with as a bit of trash, but that to me looks like it's part of an old cooking pot stroke cauldron. Nice little detailed lines around, going around the edges like that. That's actually quite nice. I think a little bit of a clean up. That'll be a nice part of a relic to sit on the shelf. That I do like that. Yeah, I'll have that. Well, I'm back on the trail of the coins anyway, but that one is very worn. I can't get any detail off that whatsoever. You know, as a guess, you know, size of it, I'd say it's a halfpenny, and if I'm really stretching it there, I'd probably say it's like a George II, because some of the George II coins have got to be very worn down like this one. But coin's a coin, I'll take that as worn as it is. Now my brother Phil has found this lovely little thing, and they seem to think it may well be a medieval book clasp. Lovely little bit of detail on it. You can see the steel or iron pins that are in it. Evidence on the back there. Maybe that's meant to be curved over like that, I don't know. But that's a beautiful find, that is. Another great piece of history that's come up on my permission. Shows this stuff here, so when these lot are buggered off home, I can come back and get some more time on here. No, but I'm glad they're finding it. It's telling me that there is stuff here to find, and that's the main thing. I'll never cover it all on my own, so to get somebody else out on here with me is good. Right, a little shallow target, but I've got a buckle. Got the pin on it, but I don't think it's old. It's more than likely to be off like a farmer's belt or something like that. But it's complete. That's the main thing. I've come up with a new plan for metal detecting, and that is follow him. Oh, look at that. Do you want to do the honours, Jake?
Should we wait for Dad? See what comes up.
Oh. Yeah, you can take it out if you want.
Oh, let's have a look.
Looks pretty similar to what Dad's got.
Yeah, he's a lovely one. Flatter than yours as well, Phil. He's flatter. Yeah,
Nice.
looks pretty good on this side. Portrait looks a bit different than I don't know, unless he's upside down. Yeah, I wouldn't like to think who that is. I can't really. I'd have a hazard guess and say it's Neddy again, but I'm sure anybody watching this will know who it is. Well then, Jake. My dad's just come over as well, and he's found that part of a buckle. He said he don't want it. He said, "Oh, I don't want rubbish." So I'll take that home and put that in the box to so at least I can catalogue what's coming out of these particular fields. So that's a nice little find. We're all getting good stuff. Well, they are. I got one decent coin. Right, see you in a bit. Right. Brother Phil's found this. Looks like a trade weight. I don't know. I don't think that's him that's clipped it there because that looks too old. But it's got 2 1s on there. It's nice. Another nice little bit of history there. Right, it's coming up to 2:30 in the afternoon, and the sun is starting to go behind the clouds. We're in our 3rd field for the day to see it the rest of the day, and I've got there, it's either a spindle whorl or a loom weight. There's no pattern on it, so if it's a spindle whorl, it's probably that of a poor person's. But something in this field, we just have to find it. See you in a bit. Oh, things have been going a little bit quiet here recently, so very nice little buckle. It's another good find for the pot. No hammered for me, but like I said, I'm just glad that there's stuff coming up on my permission. And without these boys coming over, I probably would never have known it would be here. So, but we'll keep plodding on while we got a little bit of daylight, or until they're ready to go home. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, next find. Bit of lead with a hole in it. So that is either a very worn down spindle whorl, or my thinking is probably a hem weight. You tell me what you think. Right, we're coming up towards the end of the day. Sun's setting fast and these boys have got to get home. But my dad has found this, which is, I'd imagine it's off some sort of a book where it hinged down and then maybe that slams into a lock. A bit like a diary lock sort of thing. And then on the back it's got RH. And then Jakey boy is smashed at the park again. It's damaged, but it's a Jew's harp. Now this is an iron one. You can see by the rust on it and everything, and I'm sure he'll give it a good clean up. But no, like I've said earlier in the video, it's just great having these boys over. They're always finding stuff, and I know that there's stuff here to find, you know, when I come back up on my own. But no, that's a cracking find. Right, we've come to the end of the day. I think it's around about 3:30 now, and the temperature has really dropped off. So let's go down and have a look at the trash, shall we? So you go. I'm going to keep that bit, try and clean that up, because that's nice bit of you know, cooking pot or a cauldron. And then we've got some of these. They're bringing a semi-good tone, so that's the reason why I dug them. Got a horseshoe there as well, and then these little bits of tat here, bits of foil, IKEA fitting, bit of tin foil, bit of a spoon. I mean, that's a bit of lead. A couple of buttons, only a couple of buttons today. Another bit of aluminium foil and whatnot. But overall, not a great deal of trash dug by me today, which is always a good sign. But no hammered either. But now I know that there is hammers on here, I can get back up here in my own time, and sort of like hopefully this grass is a bit shorter. This is how, there you go, I'm on the ground there, that's how long it is. And we've done all right, got a couple of good coins, and the boys got a nice hammered off here, and then hammered off the other one as well. So it's all right, I've enjoyed myself. And thanks to my dad, my brother and my nephew for coming out. It's always good to have a little bit of company when you're out detecting, because if you're out on your own it can get very, very lonely, especially if you're finding rubbish. Anyway, I'll let you go. Until next time, stay safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again. Alright, ta-la.